Good morning and welcome back to another episode of Build to 100. We are at Bighorn. Because you've been following this episode, we are about to pace the homie Pete Rubish. It is race day here. Got in last night, and from last night went to dinner with the crew, checked in, signed my pacer waiver, and now we are going to the we go to the start line to check in with the homie Pete and Jeremy Miller. In case if you find this video for the first time, you don't know what's going on. So I'm training for my first 100-mile race, which is going to be Crazy Mountain. But before that, we have to do some training run. So one of the training runs that I'm doing is at Bighorn 100, pacing one of my friends, Pete Rubish, for 50 miles or so. This gives me the opportunity to get some climbing done, some elevation. We're looking to gain about 20,000 feet of elevation gain and loss. It's going to be exciting. But my portion of the pacing is not going to be till later today. So super excited about that. I'm excited for some miles, for some conversation, for some hurt, because it's a privilege to hurt. Hey, okay, so we just saw off the team. Jeremy just took off, and also Pete just took off right now. And yeah, so right now we're going to the next station, go to see them off a little bit, see if it needs anything, Jeremy needs anything, Pete needs anything, because again, my portion, this is going to be an 8-mile piece. It's going to be straight up the hill climb. So here we are going to be making sure they are, good to go. All set, got everything they need, things are checking up. I mean, they cannot ask for the better weather. Nice overcast here, and that's gonna settle things in. Yeah, excited. Right, so we just are at the first aid station. This is mile 18. Overall, so far right now, we are about 7,600 feet of elevation. Meeting up with the crew, meeting up with Jeremy, with Pete. They should be in here in about, I'll say, 2 to 3 hours or so. And yeah, just hang tight. Majority of ultra running is a lot of waiting, especially if you're not running the piece. It's a lot of waiting, checking in, making sure your guy or whoever you're pacing is on pace. Make sure you have everything that you need ready, and have it readily available for them. So yeah, oftentimes you see a lot of running, you think, okay, it's more of a single endeavor. Nah, it takes a team, and especially to just make sure you do it safely and effectively. Alrighty, so quick and change of plans. Just logistically, trying to figure out exactly how to navigate this. The next aid station is where I'm going to be picking up Pete at, which is at mile 30. So what I'm doing right now is packing all my stuff right now. I'll link up with the crew, and with the crew, we are going to all drive down to Sally's Forge, Sally's Foot Bridge together at mile 30, and leave my car here overnight, because the same spot I'm leaving right now, this is the spot I'm coming back to tomorrow. Yeah, to get things going again. So that is the plan for now. Get my stuff together, go back there, wait for Pete to get here, and Jeremy to get here. Then we're going to be linking up with them and drive in about 2 hours to link up with the next aid station, then that's when we're gonna pick up the pace. So right now, get my shit together, link up the crew, and get ready for our leg of the race.
They only let one person through here.
Yeah, I just kind of floated by.
Yeah, I saw that.
I take my job very seriously.
Sort the gels. Did you get the jacket and gloves?
That happens always.
Enjoying the mountains?
Enjoying the mountains. Being very
Shoes. Maybe. I mean, I don't know how. It hasn't been muddy at all. So my feet are dry.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
All right, love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right, so waiting for Pete to join.
Hey, let's go, baby.
Hey,
100
let's
miles.
go. 100 miles. Let's go. So waiting for Pete to get here. I think it's about 2.5 miles out. And what's a little challenge? We got a little bit of rain. All gear set up, ready to crush it. Yeah. Right, we got the myth, the legend himself, right here. Feel good.
Feel good.
Heading out.
Just a lot of cramping.
Just a lot of cramping.
In the heat, but it's better now.
Hey, sun is down, guns out. Well, not for long, because it's about to get chilly pretty soon. So yeah, essentially hiking up the hill. It's about to be a fun one.
Oh yeah.
Looking great. So yeah, let's go. Alright, 3.5 miles. Just past the first aid station on this leg of my pacing, and got some snacks, top of water, some electrolytes, get some food, got some bars. This stretch is about 6.5 miles out. We're feeling good, taking it easy, rocking and rolling, still climbing. Up and at 'em. Right now we about almost 40 miles in, so rushing it, conserve a little bit of energy, at least to get to the top jaws, which is the peak at 8,900 feet, and then assess the body, see where you feel, and turnaround point. So the best part about this particular course is an out and back, so the climbs, everything that goes up must come down. So you have the down portion to try to make up some time. So all in all, Pete's in good spirits, crushing it like the legend that he is. Yeah, how are we feeling? Good.
Conserving it. This is not about a certain time.
Nope.
This is about finishing.
Finishing.
That's my goal.
Yep.
So we're just gonna keep powering, keep moving forward.
Yep. Run our own race,
Even if it's slow.
even if it's slow. Not here to impress anyone.
But once you get out here, you understand.
Oh yeah.
It's a light you up real fast.
Yep. But he's crushing it.
It's not a road.
No. Alright. We are officially on the night mission right now. No headlamps yet, and we're just kind of waiting a little bit till we get to aid station, about 0.6 mile out. So, looking forward to some Coke. Yes, in a million years. Who would have thought? Well, here we are. So we're trying to get the calories in. So, pushing pace. Oh, not pushing pace, just keeping pace. That's what I would say. But yeah, almost there. Right. Can't really see my face. Just got a headlamp on. And the good news is we're coming up on the next aid station. So the goal is to load a ton of calories, and that should definitely help us finish the race. All right. Oh, this is amazing. Amazing. Right, stopping some ramen. We got some Coke in here, just to go, and yeah, feeling good. So this is like the longest stretch. From here, we got 3.5 to the next one.
Yeah, we'll need some water.
Feeling good. Rocking and rolling. It's a party up here, man. It's a dope aid station.
You moving off that?
Yeah, yeah.
You got it?
Elk camp with the horsies. All right. Ooh, what are those? Party here. Right, pull up to Jaws. Best aid station ever. Worth the wait. Feels like a casualty tent. A lot of triage going on here. A lot of bodies. But my guy over here, gets a meal in, killing it, doing good, good spirits. This did the trick the last time, so we're gonna repeat the same shit. Keep it moving, warm, good spirit. But yeah, we're not gonna take too much time here because it is currently 2:17 right now, so we don't want to take too much time here to make it down. The good news is it's downhill from here. For most of them, we just got to get past the first 2 miles of just straight mud and snow. But yeah, I got some Sprite in here. I'm gonna grab a lot of quesadilla, peanut butter jelly, and trying to get a lot of calories as much as possible before we hit the next aid station. And that is what the status of the feet is looking like. Not too bad. I'm not gonna change my socks. I'm just gonna keep it as it is for now. Because the reason why I don't want to change socks is when you get back down, it's still muddy anyway, so you change socks just to get it wet again. So I'm just gonna wait and rock it. Feet is still doing pretty fine, no blisters, knock on wood. Self sock is doing its job, the cream is doing its job. So yeah, all good. Okay, I'm not sure you guys can see that far. That's sunlight coming up. It is currently 4:34. Stop at the back station, and he's feeling good. I'm feeling good. Hydrate. We got another 3.5 mile stretch here, then another 6 mile stretch here. So he's feeling it, and I'm just trying to keep him in good spirit. So, but we'll see. Last clip that you guys just saw was at the morning of the race, which was around, I believe, around 6 in the morning. And in case you're not familiar with some of these 100-mile races, they have cutoffs. So 2 goals I have for this race. One, to make sure that I'm pacing. Pete makes it past the race. It finishes the race. And the second reason that I doing this is to make sure, one, I get all the, it's a training run for me. I want to practice nutrition. I want to practice fuel, how I process gear, because I have my race, my 100-mile race. At the time of recording this video, we are less than 6 weeks out. To give you the news, the bad news is did not finish. Pete had to DNF. We had to DNF. I say Pete because it's a collective. We had to DNF at mile 66, Saddler's Footbridge. If you're familiar with Bighorn, it's right before you turn around. And Bighorn is a race. It's an out and back, meaning 50 miles out, 50 miles back. At that point, a lot of issues, digestion issues, bad swelling on his feet. But that's the price that you pay for when you want to do things like this or doing hard things. So yeah, it did not finish. Bummed about that, as you should. If you try to strive for anything like this level of feat, you put a lot of time, commitment, and but yeah, it sucks. But the message I left him with, that I'm taking as myself, and maybe some of you guys can relate to this too, or should maybe, hopefully at some point in time can relate to this, or when you go through hard things, or you put all your effort in something and you just don't finish the way you want to finish. I want you to always remember to fall in love with the process, not necessarily the outcome. Yes, you are going to be bummed because you care and you want to do well, but at the end of the day, if whatever you're doing doesn't really equate or give you the result that you're looking for, do not be destroyed because you fall in love with the process. You're not attached to the result. The one thing I like to also make sure I make clear also is I'm not advocating that you shouldn't care about losing a race or failing at something, but a hack is if you fall in love with the process and not necessarily with the outcome, you put all your effort in. The effort, good enough or bad enough, the effort should get you to a desirable result. And because you put an effort, you put all your effort into the process, doesn't mean you are going to get the result that you want. And if you're somebody that's training for your first ultra marathon, your half marathon, whatever that race is, that has to do with some sort of level of race. One big advice that I get from one of my coaches: the marathon does not owe you shit. You can train all you want, because something Pete was mentioning over and over again was, but I trained hard for this. You did. It was logging 102 miles. Just to tell you again, just to reiterate, the marathon does not owe you anything. So you have to do your due diligence to make sure you fall in love with the process. The process will eventually get you to the goal and the desired goal that you're looking for. But if you focus so much on the outcome, it's going to consume you. You're going to lose the quality and the lessons that you could have learned throughout the process. So that's Bighorn 100. Like I said, at the time of this recording this video, less than 6 weeks out from running my 100-mile race. I took a lot of lessons, a lot of nutritional advice from a lot of awesome people, because over the weekend, hung out with Dan Rosson Runner, is somebody I'm running with. Jeremy just crushed his first 100 miles. I had a 20. It finished 26 hours, which is insane. His feet, you don't want to look at that. If you do, I'm not going to show you guys his feet. It's just disgusting. But again, that's the price you pay. But learn a lot of lesson, got a lot of tools, a lot of information that I'm taking towards my race, and it gives me confidence that, okay, the closer we get, we are on the right path. So that's the video for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy this video. I am still in Bighorn. I'm still in Bighorn right now. Actually, down there is Jeremy recording an outro for his video, because it's going to document the whole process. So yeah, I just want to take that with you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. As the t-shirt say, we all unfit in one area of life, and we're striving to be the best version of ourselves. And oftentimes that best version of yourselves is on the other side of doing tough shit. So yeah, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, if you stayed this long to watch the whole video, thank you. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.